Hello, replay viewers. Thanks for joining. You can still tap to give hearts for the first 24 hours and share it out. If you take the time to come and find me on Catch, thank you. You've gone an extra mile. Hello, guys. See all my trash from my work down there? Hello. Hey, Monica. You guys ready? Hey, Lacey. Hey, Sharon. How are you guys? Right? It's a great song. Hello. Hey, Janet. There's my hubby. Hello. Hey, how are you? All right, we're gonna get started. Flip you guys around. Move it. Hello. Well, good. I'm glad I could contribute to you having fun in your day by giving you a really great song to listen to. Right? Music is a really great way to just bring up some fun and excitement and make things energetic. I know, we timed it today. Look at us doing all that planning. Who would think? I told her I'm going to convert her and make her love stickers one day. That is my goal, so we're going to do it. But yes, we did. We planned it today. And that really is, so we were I was talking with somebody the other day, and with scopes, and all of us that love to scope, and everybody who loves to follow us along, which we really appreciate it, we really try our best not to overlap each other. And sometimes it's hard, but there's a ton of viewers in the world, you guys, so there's plenty for everybody. But in that, we really do try to do our best to be respectful in that. No, I was just waiting just a little bit. Hey, Rosa, how are you? Yeah, we actually did. We communicated about it. So there's always catch and replay too. And I only have a few personal friends that I really do my best not to overlap. And that's because I like catching their scopes live and I like participating in them. So we do our best, but it's not perfect. We can't always do it. Oh yeah, we got some trolls. You're usually working? Yeah. That would prevent you from watching scopes. So, thank you. I know. I love my mug. Your work doesn't stand. I know. We have a standing appointment. It's a date all the time. I'm throwing my paper clips. Yeah, replays are good too. I do a lot of replays. Oh, really? I wonder why. I wonder why. It would be nice if like Periscope would let you do like notifications for just certain people. Because hopefully, if not, like go out and come back in. So during the daytime, sometimes it has to do with the amount of trolls that are on. No, I don't know that you can. If you can, I haven't seen it, and I'm pretty up to date on that. You can turn your notifications off completely, but I don't think you can just have it notify you with just certain people that you follow. So, all right, let's get started. How are you guys doing? I know, we are doing a really good job on Mo. Oh, for specific people, okay. Well, cool. I might have to go in and do that. Well, I would hope that you have a notification on for me, Tracy. Well, you might have to check your notifications completely because some people, Periscope has been going and turning off notifications randomly. So just go back in and double check your settings. Just like sometimes it will randomly make you unfollow somebody, which is always lovely because then you're like, oh my gosh, I've missed them. Okay, well, I'll have to go through and look at that. So, yeah, it happened to me. It was like random people too. And it just happened to be people like I really wanted to catch their scopes. So, you finished day 5? Good. Well, and you know, in day 8, because we're heading into day 8, she really talks about refining that routine, kind of in the onset of to-do list. But your morning routine is like a to-do list, and really writing it down. We've already kind of been working on our morning routine, so you should have a good idea of how it's working for you, what's working, what's not. You can then kind of just give it some more clarity and put it down on paper. Put it someplace you can see, maybe a couple different places where you can check out your routine throughout the day and go, yeah, this just isn't working. Good, I'm glad it's getting better. I have thoroughly enjoyed it. I'll tell you what, she does. She gives some great to-do list tips, which is, and I'm a proponent of this, keep it short and evaluate whether or not it needs to be done today, because you can always move stuff off to the next day. And to-do lists are forever ongoing. You're never going to get rid of your to-do list. Cool, thank you. All right, I'm gonna have to go do that. So your to-do list is never going to end, but the time that you have is going to. So really kind of be conscious of that. When you put down your morning routine, it does, or just your to-do list. That's kind of what I want to know. Is it your morning routine that seems cluttered in, or the long to-do list that you have? Everything. Okay, so here's my suggestion for you is grab a notebook that has multiple pages and categorize them, and so that your brain dump of list, make your brain dump, and then start taking those and putting them in the categories. So when you're looking, it's in my planner. My brain dump is in a separate thing. I brain dump and then I flip those into to-do lists and I categorize them, whether or not they have to do with the home, projects that we're working on, the kids, things of that nature. My daily to-do is always in my planner. What is it that I want to get done today? And sometimes it's very general. I want to work on the project. And then because my project has its own to-do list. So I can refer to that to-do list once I go, okay, now it's time to work on the project. So categorize it. Brain dump. Have a place where you're just constantly writing stuff down that you think of, whether it's you need to sew a button on a pair of pants, or you need to go to the post office, you need to go to a certain store and use a coupon. Like, have a brain dump and then categorize those things where they need to go, so you're not holding on to them in your head forever, because that gets really, really overwhelming. And I'm sorry, you guys, it's really sunny here, so there's a bad glare today. Yes, Lisa. So I think that would help, so that you don't have that sense of overwhelming, just like anticipation of what needs to get done, because that can kind of be stifling and it can kind of hold you back from getting a lot of things done because you just feel so overwhelmed. So make your list, brain dump it, and then categorize it into different sections. And if it's things that don't need to get done today, that's fine. Put it in the next week list, or next month, or just sometime, anytime, whenever I have time to get it done list. Those always are fun to have, because you're like, oh, I want to do that. But it's that reorganizing of that cabinet maybe doesn't need to be done today because you have 12 errands to do. So don't put it on your to-do list for today. Put it on your to-do list of when I have time, I'm going to pull from those projects. And it'll help you, because you can say, okay, this week I'm going to try to take these off, you guys, because it's really bad. Yeah, so you don't have to rewrite. That's good. Yeah, you want a list of, like, good. Yeah, that's the outline format that I was talking about the other day. A no time list. Exactly. And that's the same concept. You want a list of things where it's just like, when you have times, you can, incorporate those into what you're doing. Sometimes so long. Yes. Well, you do. You should probably, on a daily basis, you should pick out your top 3 things that need to get done today. Outside of your normal. The dishes are always going to need to get done. Dinner's always going to need to get done. Those type of things shouldn't be your top 3. but you should pick 3 things that absolutely need to get done today, and once they get done, you feel accomplished. And then if you do anything else outside of that, wonderful. But at least those things got done. Exactly. And then on the days you're really, really, really busy, stop giving yourself a to-do list. I mean, you cannot have expectations that you're going to get 20 things done when you're only spending 3 hours at home that day because you have so many errands. You have doctor's appointments, you have to go grocery shopping. I know, why does dinner have to be a daily? Seriously. Or laundry. I would rather not do laundry on a daily basis, but with a family of 6, I have to do it every single day. Like to-do list things you do by habit. Yeah, I can think about some of those things I do automatically, but yeah, I could do that. We could work on that. Yeah, so let me see. Actually, I could probably go to a past page. I know, Crockpot is our savior, right? It really is. I probably have to pull last year's planner. Okay. Somebody talked about clean list, and I did pull the clean list today, so I could show you guys. Okay, so week of Christmas. Yeah, don't do that to yourself. You're just setting yourself up for failure. If you overload your days and then you don't get anything done, you're going to feel worse that night and the next day, because then you're going to feel like you are already behind. And that sense of feeling over behind is not going to go away because you did it to yourself. Just a bunch of ingredients. Yeah, well, it's like really glaring. Okay, so in the week of Christmas, we were really busy because Coda had surgery and I needed to really focus. And so I created like my general, these are the things this week that needs to get done. And then I took these and assigned them out per day when I knew I didn't have much to do. Wednesday was his surgery, and you'll see like there is nothing. Those are just like moments in journaling. There was nothing that I said I needed to get done that day because I wasn't going to do anything. We were at the hospital all day long. So why would I say, oh yeah, you need to make this project and you need to email this person? I refused to do it. The day before, I knew that I needed to run certain errands, and so I put those down. And then I had a cleaning list, or get done. There's my clean list. I had a clean list of stuff I wanted to clean before his surgery. So I thought about my week, and I planned it out based on how my week was going to be laid out. My daily to-dos I have memorized, but I will get those down on paper for you guys to kind of give you an idea. Because I am in such a habit of doing them, I don't even have to write them down anymore. So sometimes you'll see my planner and it looks kind of bare, and that's because I don't have to put those things on my planner anymore because I just do them. It is just like second nature. And eventually you get to that spot, but you have to remember I've been doing this for years upon years. I lived my life as a teenager this way, and so I've lived my life as an adult this way, and so I've just taken the time to refine. And it's changed season through season of how old my kids are, where we're at in life, where we're living, what jobs are happening. But my normal daily to-dos are always going. Laundry is always on my daily to-do. I have a child. I have a child who's awake. So in my morning routine, it's habit. Oh, you're fine. It's habit for me just to throw a load of laundry first thing in the morning. Now, I might not get back to that load of laundry until mid-morning, but because I started in the morning, I know that I'm at least to get one load of laundry done that day. I never use them because it's habit. Yeah, I am to the point where I am now refining what I get done. So because my daily to-dos are habit, I want to add on to those slightly on more personal and intentional times, and so I'm going to start doing that, so that becomes my next habit. Good, that's a good way of doing it. That is a really good way of doing it. I made, darn it, I don't know, sorry, my countertop is a little mess right now because I was working on orders before I jumped on. Oh, there it is. So this is one of the reasons why I made this. It's a really small, concise list. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 lines. Yeah, 12 lines. And then I even remind, it's okay to move it to another day. So this is something that I'm going to start using, and it does say to do today, but I'm actually going to put like the day of the week that I'm working on, and so that I'm a little bit more precise and say, okay, I'm going to list them, and then I'm going to say, okay, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever we're going to do. Where did I get this? I designed it and made it. So it was something a lot of times that's what I do is I will design something because I need it, and then if you guys need it, you're more than welcome for it. But a lot of times it's, yes, I did list it today. I listed it today. And I only have 2 design layouts of it right now, but I'll probably do some more. Yes, Chaotic Blessing on Etsy. So, 12 items. And 12 items is really good. If you think about that, let's even just say 5 days a week, because your weekends, let's not count our weekends. So that's less than three things a day. So, and usually one of those days or 2 of those days are going to be to-do list items. Miniature to-do lists that operate as a bookmark too. This sticks outside of the planner. So a couple of those days you're not going to be adding or doing some of those to-do list items, and so 12 should be plenty for a week. And these need to be more concentrated. Do you have a project that you're working on? Are you decluttering part of your house, and you have that project in your planner? So if you have like a decluttering project in your planner, what do you need to do for that declutter? Do you need to sit down and sort through clothes? Do you need to organize the socks? Do you need to go through the books on the bookshelf? That would be more of your to-do list. Declutter would be in your planner as part of your things that need to get done that day, and your to-do list would have little more specific items as far as what you were decluttering. Are you organizing 3 kitchen cabinets? Do you want to do the Tupperware and the plastic cups or the silverware? That would be your to-do items. So it's all about breaking it down. Break it down till smaller, and then that seems a little bit more manageable. How could we? I have an idea, Lisa. I'll have an idea. We could do it. I have a design in my head. We could do it in a traveler's notebook with a little bit of washi. Yep, you could always take it and laminate 2 together. Thanks, Stacey. I particularly, so some people like to laminate and reuse. Yes, fold over with a magnet. You're reading my mind. I love magnetic paper. So I've lost my train of thought because I got excited about designing something new. And now I have to go back to it. Oh, why I don't laminate. Bye. Have a wonderful day. Thanks for coming on. So I don't particularly like to laminate and write on something and erase, because I enjoy writing something, checking it off, and saving it so I can go back and look at my accomplishment. And if I do it on a dry erase board or on laminate and I'm erasing it with a dry erase marker, it's gone. It's forever gone. And I don't like forever gone. I'm not comfortable with forever gone. I am a memory keeper. I love going back and saying, heck yeah, I kicked ass, excuse my language, but I kicked ass that day. And if nobody else around me is going to recognize it, I'm going to, because 9 times out of 10, moms, we do way more than anybody ever sees. And I want to see it. I want to look back at my day or my week and go, God, I got so much done that day. And I had 3 sick kids and I still accomplished a lot. And my still accomplished lot could have been only 3 things that day, but that was a lot because I had 3 sick children that I was taking care of, and I was the nurse, and I was the the maid and I was cleaning up puke or whatever it was I was doing. So to accomplish those 3 things is a big deal to me. It is my data mom, and I want to see my data mom, and I'm going to keep it. So, yeah, turn to-dos into to-dos. So, so that's my data mom, and I keep those. So that's why I don't particularly use dry erase markers, and everybody else can do it. Record keeping victories, yeah, because we have to. If you're working, so I work inside the home, so I'm not going to say I'm not working, but if you're working outside of the home, let's use this for an example. If you're working outside of the home, you have coworkers, you have a boss. Yeah, it's my diary. Exactly. It's my life recorded. You have a boss, you have customers, you have clients, whatever it is. You have people that are surrounding you that most likely will be telling you. I keep them in my planner. Everything stays in my planner. As a matter of fact, I was actually like literally I keep all of my stuff back, and this was, gosh, you guys, what month? October. My meal plan was in there. These were back in the day. These were my to-dos. They all stay in there. I don't get rid of them at all. My little notes, my journal pages. We're going to talk about this in Planning 101 soon, about turning those planning pages into your journal. So I keep it in there. I don't remove it unless it's something that's going on to the next week. And then either I will move it over or I will rewrite it. Yeah. So here was a good one. I had, that still needs journaling. But I had my list, I had my tags with stuff, and then I had all these projects that had different notes that I needed to separate out. So it is like we have our own group of ladies, and I love it. In the afternoon, this accountability group is like a really small group of us, and so I'm really loving it. So that's what we want to work on. We want to refine that morning routine, and we want to be a little bit more focused on our to-dos and really think about, do they need to? No, I don't think so. You can buy a lavender punch. I actually did a post on it on my blog probably last month or November. I don't blog, you guys, so my blog is stuff that's specifically for my Periscope viewers, so it'll be easy for you to find. But there's a link to a punch, and it's an inexpensive one that you can get for your personal use. Yeah, we're going to be doing that in Planning 101. We are. I'm going to show you a couple different ways that you can do it. So it then becomes a journal as well. So when you're doing your to-do list, make sure you're asking yourself those key questions. Does it need to be done today? And if it does, do I need to do it, or does somebody else need to do it? As your children get older, that's kind of the nice thing, is that children can help out with the things that need to be done at home. It teaches them a lot of lessons and incorporates them into the feeling of what's important in life. If it's the same thing at work, you have to prioritize. Is this something that I need to handle, or do my employees need to do it, or is this something my boss needs to do? So make sure you are looking at that. Do you physically need to be touching this, or can you just manage it? And that'll help you kind of do your list as well. Yeah, delegating can be really hard. But if you don't ever delegate, you're going to, 1, overstress yourself. 2, you're never going to help anybody else learn. So think of it as that. This is your opportunity to teach somebody on how to do something. That makes it a little bit easier. So I love delegating to my children because I'm teaching them how to clean a bathroom, how to scrub a toilet. They need to know these things. Yeah, the whole team. You guys, it takes a family to make the mess. It takes a family to clean the mess. And nobody escapes cleaning. Not in this house. Nobody. Not even the 2.5-year-old. She vacuums, you guys. I even showed it on Instagram because somebody didn't believe me. She vacuums. She loves doing it. I bought a vacuum especially that was lightweight for her because she loves it so much that she wants to do it. So I was like, if you're going to vacuum, you're going to vacuum for real. We're not going to use one of those light vacuums anymore. So she loves helping putting the dishes away. So she gets to do the bottom rack with all the plastic stuff. She's my little helper, so she loves doing laundry. So she moves the stuff from when the laundry's ready, she moves the stuff from the washer to the dryer and tells me when it's done. Yeah, that is a really, really, really hard battle. Yeah, see? That's wonderful. Teach them, you guys. Because you know what? They're going to grow up and they're not going to have a maid. Mommy's not going to be there forever, so you need to teach them how to do it themselves. Same with men. Sometimes we need to teach men too. Just let her go. Let them do it. You guys, it's fun for them. And they love feeling a sense of responsibility, and they get a reward for it because then they do it and you go, oh my gosh, that's so good. That blessed me. Thank you so much for your help. And you could have never said anything else to your child the rest of the day, and they will be flying high on that. No joke. They love words of encouragement. They love to feel like they've made you happy. And you will see more productive work from your children when that happens. So, all right, so that's today's accountability group. So we're going to move into tomorrow, really refining our to-do list and our routine. Sorry, my hair is driving me crazy, you guys. So that is what we're going to do. Tonight is Planning 101, and we start at 8 o'clock. So that is tonight, and I'm still working on the outline of the things that we're going to discuss tonight. So part of it will be a very large Q&A time since we are in the new year, and this is really what do I talk about in Planning 101? Planning 101 is my way of giving what I can and my knowledge on planning and structuring your day and how to really be intentional about what we're doing and how we're planning. And then we also talk about ways to get crafty about it, how to have fun, bring some functionality and beauty to it at the same time. So instead of, we're not here to decorate our planners, we're here to actually use them. So those are the type of things we talk about. And I call it Planning 101 because we always need to start from the beginning. Yes, so you can catch it. We meet on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. and Sundays at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on Periscope. So it's a fun way to really hold ourselves accountable to the different things that we're doing. Our last topic we talked about was our strategy and build the basics. And we always need to keep on going back to those basics so you never get away from Planning 101. It's a constant thing. I'm sorry. I know they're both church times. So I apologize. I am looking into changing up the times a little bit, but I have to make sure that it works for my family too, because it takes me away from them for an hour, and so I really have to work it into our schedule the best. So I'll let you know though if it changes. So any questions today, you guys? Yeah, catches the lifestyle. I know for those, like, I think if you're on the Eastern Coast or the Pacific Coast, Periscope works really well, but when you're stuck in the middle, the only way to really do it is replays and catch, because it's hard because you're like right in that drop zone of times. So, all right. So I will see you guys tonight for those of you who are tuning in. You miss everyone? Well, are you coming on tonight? I forget. Are you? No problem, Monica. Oh, Monica, your planner is going out in the mail tomorrow. When I do the to-do list categories and it's in another section, meaning, oh, I do that, like I brain dump in a notepad first, and that's like a constant list of things that I have going on, and then that's where I pull things. So I have like a project to-do list if we're doing a project around the house, which that one just got finished, so we're going to be moving on to the next one. And so that's its own to-do list, and then I will pull from there. Those specialty ones don't always make it into my planner. They are usually in a traveler's notebook or a spiral bound notebook. Does that help you? I think that answered the question. If not, you can message me. I can on Instagram, Facebook, or through my Etsy shop. You're welcome. All right, I will see you guys tonight. You have a wonderful afternoon. Go get some stuff done. All right, you guys have a great afternoon. God bless.